Rahim here with Freddie Roach at Wildcard Boxing Gym. We await Manny Pacquiao beginning his training session. That's something you've waited for many times and are obviously an intricate part of. Talk to me about having trained a fighter for the better half of 20 years, like 14 years. Is there anything he can do to surprise you in there when you jump on the mitts? Is there anything that he does that you're not expecting?
Occasionally, yeah. I mean, usually that's when I get hit with a shot, when I'm not ready for it, and something I didn't call. So you always got to watch him because he always wants to add to the combinations and a little bit more here and there. So you always got to be careful a little bit.
Now, when I was a very young man, I was in this very same gym, and Manny Pacquiao was staying next door at something called the Vagabond Hotel, if you can believe that. Packed in there with his Filipino brothers. When you met Manny, that Manny, did you see then the potential for what he is now?
After one round in the mitts, I said to my people that this guy can fight. So, and he went to his manager and said we have a new trainer. So we hit it off right away. That was after our first round of mitts together.
We're talking to Freddie Roach at Wildcard Boxing Gym on Manny Pacquiao's live stream on YouTube in the Philippines, globally. Freddie Roach talking to you right now as you sit and watch. Freddie, when you create a bond with an athlete over the course of time that you've spent with Pacquiao, you've had many championship fighters, you were a fighter yourself, you've been in this game for so long. What makes the bond with you and Pacquiao special or different than the bond you have with your other fighters?
I think the respect that we have for each other really seals it, and we're great friends. He's a great guy. He's always treated me fairly, and I've always done the same. And just the Philippines is a great place. We go back there. The people, they like both of us quite a bit. I mean, like when I'm in the mall and getting crowded and stuff like that, the only thing that can save me is Manny Pacquiao shows up, because they all go that way. So he's still the biggest guy in the Philippines, but we ain't close.
Well, when he retires, if that be after this fight or the next 7, he's going to end up back in the Philippines. Sounds like you're as popular there as he is. Would you ever consider moving or living in the Philippines for part of the year?
Possibly. I mean, I definitely go to all his birthday parties and so forth, but it's a fun place, and people are great, people are very nice, and they treat me really with a lot of respect.
Manny Pacquiao's impacted so many lives for the better. He's changed so many people's future who have nothing to do with his career. But you being so close, he's obviously impacted your life in a great way. Can you talk to me about what this experience has been like for you?
Pacquiao has really opened the doors. I mean, that's the reason I built this gym, is like, you never know when the next Muhammad Ali is going to walk through the doors. He was my next to Muhammad Ali, and he walked through my doors that one day, and we hit it off right away, and then we won a world title like a couple months after that with Waba, and he went on to win 8 world titles, so he's just a dream come true.
People are sad. A lot of people are sad watching this video, thinking that they may not get to see Pacquiao fight again after April 9th at the MGM Grand Arena. Are you sad?
Yeah, I kind of hope that maybe he changed his mind after the fight and maybe fight again. But if he becomes senator and so forth, he might not have room or time to do both. But I'm gonna miss him forever, and he's been a big part of my life for a long time. And maybe I'm close to retiring too. We'll see.
I've talked to him about how unusual it is for a fighter to stay in this sport for 20 years, regardless, just to survive, but much less thrive and be on top for 14 of those years. You know how rare that is in the sport. What is it that Pacquiao does? What does he possess that gave him the ability to be that different?
His work ethic was just super high. Just like, he works harder than any fighter I've ever seen, and it's just proof that if you work hard enough at something, you will succeed.
We're here with Freddie Roach at Wildcard Boxing Gym, live streaming on Manny Pacquiao's YouTube channel back in the Philippines and globally on YouTube. And Freddie, before I let you go and start to prepare for your fighter, what is the one moment, if you could pick one moment, that either defines your relationship with Pacquiao or brings you the best, warmest memory of this journey that you've had with him?
We've had a lot of great wins. We had great Christmas parties, a lot of great birthday parties. we've had just great time with each other. But I still like when he fights. I mean, to me, my favorite fight is the Barrera 1 fight. It just still sticks in my head where I look up, he's on the deck, the referee's counting. I said, no, this didn't really happen. And it actually was a slip, but the thing is, it was called knockdown, and Manny came on to win in the 11th round. So that was my favorite fight, and that was the birth of Manny Pacquiao, I feel.
Radio Rahim here with Freddie Roach of Wildcard Boxing Gym. The man you've learned to know and love has been with Pacquiao for this entire journey. He is about to step in the ring. We're so close to Manny gloving up and hitting those pads like we've seen him do a million times with speed and power, maybe for the last time. Don't miss it. Tell your friends now. Tune in. Twitter, Facebook, put it all on social media. Manny Pacquiao coming to you live here at Wildcard Boxing Gym in just a few minutes.